My name is Jarib Figueredo. I'm running for City Council District 4. My biggest priority in the campaign and when I get elected is to bring high quality, good paid jobs to St. Pete. I want St. Pete to become a tech hub because I think, most of our business are becoming more techy, even art. I don't know if I'm super big on blockchain and cryptocurrencies. And then there's NFTs that are now used for it's non-fungible tokens is or NFTs that are used to tied up to art where artists can generate income that way, prove that they're the person that created that art piece, and earn royalties with that art piece as that art piece gets sold in the future. So that's something that I want to bring to St. Petersburg. I want St. Petersburg to become a tech hub and the blockchain capital of the world because it's a new technology. It is going to be huge. Just it's like it's on the early inception, and it is like the internet was back in the 90s. So it's a baby, but we want to encourage it here. We want to educate people on it, and I think it has a huge application for art. I don't think there's enough awareness that artists are struggling so much, and it's such a big industry, and it is so important um, for the city. And then the city is growing a lot, and then real estate is booming, and a lot of this growth could be attributed to our art industry. And then I was not aware that they were having trouble putting food on the table. So this is something that we need to voice for them, and then as a city council, my promise is that I will bring it up to the table and find a solution. We should make it easier for them to make ends meet. I can relate. I've been self-employed for the last 3 years, and then I'm my own boss. So I know that I set my own schedule, and then when I started this type of living, I thought I was gonna have more time. I thought that, hey, I manage my own time. I'm gonna have, but now it's not a 9 to 5. Now it's 24-hour work schedule where I'm answering emails at 11 p.m. So I totally understand. And then I'm a small business owner, and I understand the struggle. I understand not having insurance, not having a lot of benefits, and then because they chose to follow their dreams, and they're producing stunning work, and they're not well compensated because somebody at the top is taking advantage and taking the result of their labor and work. I'm a big proponent of blockchain technology because it eliminates the middleman. These artists can sell directly to the consumers, and then they can show on a digital footprint that they created that art, and then when it's later sold or changed or whatnot, they can trace that. So I love free markets. I love artists taking advantage of cutting edge technology, and then I think that if the city creates the opportunity for them to blossom on this industry, they're going to be way more successful that what we could set aside in saying, hey, $300 a week or $300 a month is never $1,000. It's never going to be enough for the amount of work that they put. So why don't we give them the majority of the revenue that we generate, and that we can do that with this new tax that I'm a huge proponent of. The biggest unfair thing, and I can relate to all these artists, is that I'm the little guy too. I'm not well funded like other politicians are, because they're taking money from developers, and then they're responding to their interests and not the interests of the people. I think we need to do something about affordable housing. I think we need to do something about the speed that we're building condos in St. Petersburg. We're overpopulating the city. These condos are not even affordable. They're not providing affordable housing because they're going for over $300,000 per unit. They're just providing, a platform for outside money to come in and you know grow here in our city, and they're not benefiting us. We have issues with the roads, with the sewer system. We need to upgrade our infrastructure before we continue growing as a city. So growing responsibly is important. Can we work with small business in an area and create a fund on because I think the number one benefactor of the art are the local businesses that surround where the art comes, because that creates foot traffic. um, I think that we could probably work, the city could probably work with the Chamber of Commerce that have existing relationship with these businesses. And then when there is a project that, hey, we want an art piece on this area, let's work with those business and let's bring some more dollars. Because yeah, $1,000 would be good for, hold on, maybe 6 months, but then what? We need more. And we need it to come the majority from the private sector, because they're the ones that are capitalizing on this art. I know that they're not getting enough credit, because I'm guilty of it. I go see, beautiful art, and I don't question how hard it was you know to produce it, how many hours, because I know it's hours and hours of work. I wasn't aware that this problem that there was a problem, that they weren't getting enough funding, or yet alone, fill tedious applications after application. And then I know it's a red tape. I think the most important skill is listening skills, because sometimes politicians are very good at talking, but they're not too good at listening. And then in reality, their job is to listen to the people so they can represent them better. So if I sit here and then all I'm doing is talking and I'm not listening to all of the things I learned today, I will probably wouldn't be a good representation of the people.